traffic's crazy. Like right downtown, the traffic is crazy. I didn't hit any except there. All right, guys. So we are in this meeting here, and what we've done is we moved the Monday meeting down to downtown West Palm Beach because Germany is here. So we had a nice meeting down here. I wanted to show them where the new office is going, which is about a half a mile from the Ben Hotel, which is where we hosted the meeting. We also flew in Chrissy because we were contemplating bringing more nutrition, or we're not contemplating, we are bringing more nutrition to the US. And we're trying to figure out who the best people are to help make that happen as far as influencers and brand experts and people who just understand audience very, very well. So that was what this first meeting of the day was about. Yeah, I just told him the bar's not a good idea.
How are you?
Truth hurts.
How are you doing?
Ready?
I think we're almost done. I gotta go. Next meeting is me on my legal meeting with Margaret. We go through any pending issues, contracts, what needs to be done. So wrapping up that whole bullshit franchisor who tried to extort me, which is finally over, thank God. So just getting that under wraps and closing that out. The other part of this call is finalizing Sam's contracts for 3D. So we announced Sam for a 3D partnership back at the Olympia, but we were just finalizing some last minute things on his contract. And then Sam started jumping into a lot of the 3D energy campaigns as well as just promotion, which we're really excited about. We have a lot of stuff planned for January for 3D and lots of major load-ins that we want to let Sam help drive some traffic to.
Royalties on things that
I'm sure Stefan's very, very happy that we've done this, so he's not doing 15 people's jobs anymore. But ultimately, Mark was very, very highly recommended from, obviously did a massive, massive lift at, and before that was, but I literally asked everyone I knew who I should bring in for this role, and everyone undoubtedly mentioned him. So we obviously started talking about it, about 6 months ago, maybe less. And we ultimately came to the decision that he would come on board, and he's absolutely crushed it since he's been here. So everyone welcome Mark, and he's in the now.
All right. Nice to meet everyone.
This meeting is going over the plan for Raw. So our first meeting at the Ben was on how to bring more nutrition to the US, which was basically from 9:30 in the morning until 11. And then after that, this meeting had started. And this is just basically, again, going through all the finite details of Raw. It's very, very hard to communicate all of the tiny little things going on with Raw when we have an hour a week to do it. So when they're here, which it's been absolutely fantastic because I've either been in Germany or Heikki and Doug and Maxime have been in the US at least every other month since the acquisition, which feels like years ago, but it was only, honest to God, 6 months ago. But this is just kind of going through all those finite little items that you don't have the opportunity to go through on hard catch-up calls with the full team. Hello, hello.
What's up, sir?
Same shit, different day. No, all good. Just checked on the Sammy and the baby. We're down in downtown West Palm Beach because I wanted to show TQG our new HQ, which is going to be literally right around the corner. And then we have Chrissy in town to help us possibly with More Nutrition US. So it was easier to throw her in this hotel, come down here, set the meetings up here, show TQG the new space, and then tomorrow we'll resume meetings down in Port St. Lucie. But first meeting of the day was just going over more into the US, and then the second meeting was going into the budget for next year for us. So just going through the 2026 budget, what we're spending, what's our EBITDA goals. You know, protein pricing has gone through the roof right now. So we're trying to figure out ways that we can make up the margin that we're going to lose on the price increase of protein, which is obviously very important to do. And then we're going to flip back to more in the afternoon, and then we're going to go to dinner down here at Meat Market as a team. So we got a pretty big crew. It's about 20 of us here, all the C team, and then a couple of people we flew in, and we'll see how it goes. So that's what we've done so far.
Sure, it's an open spot without tats, so you can actually see your vein. I mean, if you can't see that, you gotta be fucking blind.
It's called a CEO on steroids.
Oh my God.
Literally.
Why do you do it now? Are you sick or?
I feel like I'm getting sick, so this will kill it. Like, I'll be fine tomorrow. Especially like before you travel and stuff. It's good. If you want, I can set up some for you guys tomorrow. If you want to do them before you leave.
What is?
So I did this during COVID. It was actually my first experience ever with the company.
Oh.
I literally got better the next day.
This shit, I swear by this shit.
And I was working at the hospital at the time, and I think the whole unit of nurses that I worked with went the next day and got ozone. It literally takes everything out of your body. It's crazy, and you feel supercharged. It's nuts.
Really?
Yeah.
It's the only IV I've ever done that I feel right after I do it. Most IVs, like, they do what they're supposed to do, but you don't feel it. Like, you don't feel the
This
effects
you
of
feel as soon as you get it, like if you have chronic pain, like in your knees or elbows and joints, within 15 minutes of starting to receive it, it's gone. I thought it was a placebo for the longest time. It's not. It really works.
Do you do this daily or not? You don't need to.
No, probably like once a week if you're like dealing with chronic pain, and then you can taper off and just do maintenance like once a month.
Once a week's over, yeah.
But so what actually happens? So you say you put ozone in the blood?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
so there's an ozone oxygen machine at the offices, and then we fill these big syringes with ozone, so that's full of just gas,
So
basically.
it's O3, but then what happens?
It makes the blood, it just basically, you know what blood doping is?
Yes.
Remember, like, it became illegal because it
extra,
like, helps the body, it helps you recover. It's basically the legal form of blood doping.
Okay.
You're just oxygenating the blood. Instead of O2, you're putting O3 in it. This turns like bright pink. And then it just goes right back in you, and it just kills. The O3 kills everything in the body that's not supposed to be there. They use it to treat cancer. They use it to do a ton of shit. Lyme disease. Pretty
Mold
cool.
toxicity.
Any as the travel?
You're supposed to do it when you travel. Okay. That's the whole point. I'll have them come
Is
in the
that
morning.
a thing? Because when you go diving, they say don't dive the day before you travel because then you have too much oxygen in your blood.
It's different. This is O3, so it doesn't actually. It's not O2. So it just goes in, kills free radicals, and it's right out. This shit, I swear. This is the one thing I fucking swear by. Like, one of the services we do that we're the only ones. We have a new version of it. They don't have it yet at Port St. Lucie. I had my Port St. Lucie office do this, but most of the offices, the newer offices, you don't need to do this anymore. There's a new way to do it where you literally can just inject the ozone into the IV, and it's a glass tube instead of this, so you don't have to drain the blood. You can actually just put it right in and do it. This is like the old school way to do it. Sometimes I think this way still works better, but this is one of the greatest things that.
So how much blood comes out of you here?
500 ml.
Not so much.
No, it's that little bag will be full.
And then it mixes with the rest and
She'll hang it, mix it, and then I'll do an IV. That IV is full. That yellow is all vitamin C.
So earlier I told you there was a slideshow that I was not happy with, and then I should have paid more attention to. Well, this is it. You can tell by my mannerism. I'm just like, what the fuck is on this thing? Some of the financial numbers were wrong. Again, some of the marketing slides were wrong, and no one's fault but mine. I'm watching it, and I'm frustrated with myself more than anything, and I'm already figuring out how I can get it better. But I just don't like to be in these situations. I don't like to not deliver when I'm supposed to. So these are hard situations for me to swallow sometimes because, you know, part of this meeting that I felt very disconnected from was the information is wrong and what we're doing is right. So it's almost like, imagine when you do all the right stuff sometimes and then it's just not translated properly, or someone takes what you say and skews what you say. That's kind of how I felt in this meeting because, you know, my head of commercial, my guys in sales, they're doing such a good job, and I don't want, you know, CVC or TQG to have a bad interpretation of that because it just wasn't presented properly. So, you know, there's a saying that a lot of what you do is in the delivery of how you do it. This is a clear example that's very fucking true. So be very careful of how you deliver things and make sure that they're done properly. And this obviously wasn't, but that's okay. You know, we make mistakes, we get better.
What are we doing here?
Shooting some UGC stuff, man, nothing crazy. Yep. Getting some B-roll of Sam scooping and taste testing some of the new products for Black Friday.
Tubs as he's taking a sip.
And then gonna grab some lifestyle shots of him in the merch.
Okay.
And then I gotta edit some
So
photos.
now I'm just gonna take a shot of you taking a sip.
I think I got a vendetta. Oh, now they call me, I seen them. All of those times getting severed. I told them all I can let up. Begging, I taught to be never. Give me a shot and I swear I shoot like Berettas. Yeah.
This is a meeting after we had our second day meetings with Germany, and I'll just be fully honest with you. I dropped the ball. I did not follow up on some certain things I was supposed to do before this presentation, and when the presentation was done, it was not correct. I did see it beforehand, but I didn't go through some of the marketing slides and some of the slides towards the end, and I should have gone through all of it. Fully my responsibility, but I had to sit down with the team and kind of realign people on what's important, what we need to make sure we nail for 2026. And we did a very, very different approach from Germany on this meeting. And that's really unique because, you know, we had a goal of hitting a top line revenue with a lower percentage EBITDA for next year, which has shifted now to a lower top line, not by much, but decently lower with a much stronger EBITDA. So we had to basically go back and shift our entire program, our entire budget for 2026 to reflect that. So how are we going to hit it? Where are we going to, you know, switch items out of, take items from, put new items in, gain margin, and that was this exercise.
I'm not tired. I feel like fucking ass.
I know that feeling, bro. Trust me. Are you gonna get me sick?
No.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
But I was hoping I can get sick.
So you don't have to go to New York? I don't blame you.
It's all right. It is what it is. The grind never stops.
Never stops. Bigger and better things ahead.
So I don't know if a lot of you guys know this, but the way that my brands are structured, they're all independent companies, right? I don't have like this big umbrella company that owns everything. So Raw is Raw, 3D is 3D, Bum is Bum, Relive is Relive, Revive is Revive, Cadence is Cadence, my cookie dealer is my cookie dealer, the gyms are the gyms, et cetera, et cetera. So this is kind of a unique situation because CBC and TQG, after the partnership with Raw and Bum, I hope to feel like they felt really good about that partnership and the leadership that I've been able to drive from the side, and they're now interested in acquiring some of the other companies that I own. So this is a conversation between myself and my mom. If you guys don't know, my mom is the CEO of Relive. After she retired from BJ's, well, I gave her a percentage of Raw to retire, and then I asked her to run that side for me. I wanted to say it was a very chill job at the time. I didn't know how massive Relive was going to be. And now she's running a massive company again, and I love her for that. I wouldn't trust anyone else doing it. But that being said, you know, there are things that we can do to really accelerate growth and bring this company to another level. And we've been looking for the right partner. I actually started a mini process with Relive about 5 months ago, and it's been absolutely an awesome time. Yeah, that's really all I got.
Oh, so we got the
eggnog?
Cookie butter. Cookie butter.
It tastes like eggnog.
It's got the cinnamon.
You just taste the artificial sweetener,
Yeah,
the
so
natural
it's,
sweetener
yeah.
on the back. Heavy.
I think we should just try that in our regular.
That's what I said.
Dude, imagine like dropping LTOs like fucking eggnog next year. You know what that would crush? Let's like, now that we actually have a brain and we have like time to do things, like this year, let's plan some
That's
cool
what I was
LTOs
telling
with
this
RTDs too.
Like the Sprite cranberry bun for next year, for holiday.
Yeah.
That
You
place
gotta
is
do
so
cool shit
good.
like that. But this isn't bad. I just don't like that bad.
It's a good start.
Yeah.
It's a good start.
So what are we doing here?
First up, we got essential pre-workout strawberry watermelon.
I'm gonna approve the new flavor for Vitamin Shop. Just me, owner, CEO, of nutrition.
President partner.
Yes. What was it?
Strawberry watermelon.
That's the one that tasted like just watermelon yesterday. Still tastes like watermelon.
Is that a good thing or a bad
Zero
thing?
strawberry. Well, when you write strawberry watermelon, I'm usually thinking it should taste like some kind of strawberry in there.
Okay.
2 out of 10. Yeah, it tastes good for a watermelon. It just doesn't taste anything like strawberry.
Essential performance sour citrus freeze.
It's sour.
You don't like sour stuff?
I don't love sour stuff, but I mean, I think people would like it.
When we were doing the build out for the gym, when they sold this building, there was like a shit ton of copper in the ceiling that they left here because this used to be a newspaper facility. So it's probably like 300 grand worth of copper. So I was like, all right, pull all the copper down, and then I'm going to take the copper and I'm going to use the copper to do the build out for the gym. Like, why would I not do that? Because if they don't use the copper, it's just empty pipe. So the fucking plumber, the electricians stole it all. They stole it all because I had my guys pull it all out. My guys that work for my construction company pull it all out, put it in a room, and then I went in there and there were these big like generators that were not used anymore. So I was selling all that shit to get the money to do the gym build out. And I went in there and the fucking generator was gone and there was like tons of copper gone. So then I called the electrician and I was like, pull all your fucking guys' truck GPSs. Sure enough, 2 of the guys were at the scrapyard the day after they left here. Yeah. Yeah, they stole like 125 grand worth of shit. All right, this meeting is with Amanda, who is our director of HR, and Edna, who's our CFO. This meeting is going over all plans and benefits for employees. So traditionally, you know, when we were a startup and we weren't making the money we make now, we didn't really offer too much besides health insurance. Now we have the opportunity to help employees more, which obviously we're going to take that. So now we're going to offer vision, we're going to offer dental, we're going to offer 401k, we're going to, you know, start offering a phone plan, perks for the fitness centers and gyms, and allowances for holidays and bonuses for Christmases, which we did do before, but that's kind of the route we're going. And I'm very, very excited for that. So that's going to be starting, some of it already started, some of it will be starting in January, some of it will be starting middle of year. But all those things, you know, all the way to childcare for people who need childcare for their kids. So the goal is to keep your employees happy. You know, I think that people don't understand. It's very, very difficult to understand that if you have happy employees, you're gonna have happy customers. And the easiest way to stop having happy customers is to have unhappy employees. I do my best. You know, I'm not perfect. I'll tell you right now, I'm sure I miss things on the day-to-day. I unfortunately, now that we have hundreds of employees, it's very hard for me to see every person like I used to and create that connection like I used to. So my goal now is really to just try to set an example from the top. And, you know, that's why I'm doing a lot of the vlogging and a lot of the other things, because even though I don't get a day-to-day touch with each employee, there's ways that they can see what I'm doing and how I'm moving, so they know that I'm trying to set the right example for everyone at the company, and just letting them know how much we appreciate every single person, because without every single person being a fantastic representation of this brand and doing their job to the level that they do, this company doesn't work. And I'll always go back to that. You know, a company is the people in it, and without those people, you're nothing. And then I need a brand, like a director of brand or something along the lines of like someone who's like
I don't understand their role.
Like culturally relevant.
I know what. Yeah.
I just want them to approve and go out and find cool concepts to use for Raw. So ultimately, like, they know what our vision is, they know what like our style is. So everything that's being produced by team aligns with our style and our culture. And then they're also responsible for going out and looking at other ads other companies are running and taking the best performing ads, bringing them in for our team to fix and redo to deliver with our style on them. That's all they do. They would be basically like, not over, but approving all of the content and conceptual stuff coming out of DTC and coming out of the social activation space, community activation space. They can report to Sam.
And like the people down are going to be reporting to this person?
He's not really, it's different. It's just an approval process for style.
That's a cool feature. Okay.
So like it's not really like a role that like, all he's doing is approving every social aspect until the team actually understands what needs to get done. The ostrich boots on, reclined in the seat, smiling. That's what we're doing, boys! Just got his car ceramic coated. Yeah. Is that your boy that has no voice that's doing it? Yeah. He's still working.
Dude, he's honestly, he's been doing my car for like,
I can't believe he's alive still
2
after all that
years.
shit.
He lives up here too.
He lives up here?
Yeah, he lives in Jupiter.
Oh my god. That guy is going through it, boy.
He's amazing.
Seems like a really nice guy.
And is
he good? Did he meet your standards?
I last night when I got home.
You know he's gonna go there with the headlight at night.
Probably. Oh yeah.
You missed the spot in the
I mean,
wheel
no,
well.
he'll be, like I said, this guy, he's.
I am that guy.
I know you are. You're gonna be pitch black. Take the wheel off with the fucking compressor gun. Look in there with your little helmet light. And
Do you have a helmet light?
100% does he have a helmet light? Are you crazy?
He has one.
Picture perfect helmet light.
He has one on every vehicle.
I mean, it's the elastic strap thing.
100%.
It's like a clip-on visor.
The three-pronger.
It's like for rock climbing.
Late night rock climbs. Yeah. Can you climb anything?
Tree.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can get up there?
Yeah.
I did when we went to Publix. So he just got his driveway. What do you call that?
Sealed.
Level 5.
Yeah, sealed. And he was walking out. So I was going to my car, and he was walking out. And he was going to tell me that, hey, be careful. It was slippery. I swear to God, both of his feet went up in the air at the same time. I was like, Jesus Christ, you fucking okay? He's like, oh my God, I threw my back out. I was just gonna tell you, be careful, but like, oh my God. I was like, Jesus, how often are you getting your fucking driveway sealed? No, once a year. I'm like, no wonder it's a fucking ice rink, dude. That's aggressive. You need to do that like every 2 to 3 years.
OCD.
Yeah. I mean, his driveway's like an ice rink. It rains, it's fucking skid mark.
It's like our master bathroom is massive, like marble slab tile on the floor, and I refuse to put rugs on it because it just looks ugly with rugs on it. So every time Sammy gets out of the shower, she like almost eats shit every time. She's like, when are you gonna let me get a fucking rug? I'm like, never, they don't look good. She's like, I'm gonna die in here. And then Enzo slipped, next day there's rugs.
Fully carpeted. Yeah, I just carpeted my bathroom. It's hilarious.
But he likes showers more than the bath.
Yeah.
I literally just throw him in the shower with us.
It's so
Kid
easy,
fucking
dude.
has a blast. He's squirting shit everywhere, like screaming. You put him in the bathtub, he's gonna get murdered.
It's a vortex. It's a vortex. It's a tropical vortex.
It's good. It's got like a coconut in there?
No, just the pineapple, strawberry, mango.
Pineapple. It's good. It's really good.
I'm gonna get an exclusive for us.
What is this? Is it pre?
Yeah, essential pre.
It's good.
And it's 5,000 units. Prepaid.
Who's that for?
Sean and
for TikTok. It's going to be a 60 serve too, exclusive, kind of like we did before. So it'll have a higher MSRP count too. So he moves that really well.
He's great. That kid's got a good little thing going.
You want to tell us what we're doing today?
We are going to Georgia to the grand opening of Carbon, which is one of our gyms. Partnered with Brent on it. So yeah, we're gonna go there. I'm also looking at a pretty big like farm, like a big ranch that I want to possibly buy for the summers to spend time there in the summer and then here in the winter. It's like pretty dope. It's like 400 acres. Super cool, like family compound. So we're gonna do that, and then Sammy's family lives in Georgia, so we're gonna spend some time with their family. I went to work this morning, and we had a really good meeting on aligning on the budget for 2026. I have to do some shifting to get our CM1 up, which is basically our gross margin, cost of goods minus top line revenue minus cost of goods and freight in. So I'm going to rework some numbers there and see if I can make something work. I tasked the team to basically break down each item by channel, because obviously we sell things at different prices in different channels. So at Sam's Club versus Vitamin Shop versus GNC versus FDM versus DSD. So they gave me a really good Excel sheet that I can now work through and really make the changes we need to make to get the brand where we need it to go. But yeah, it's looking really good. So all in all, great meetings this morning. I was supposed to leave at 11, but I had a meeting that ended up getting rescheduled for this morning, so I pushed the flight back to 3, and we should land in Atlanta around 4, get to the hotel by 4:30, get Enzo and Tamara settled, get some dinner. It's gonna be a good weekend.
All right. What are we doing time here?
We're house hunting today for a little vacation home. So we just got here. It's like an hour and a half outside of Atlanta to the first property. So we're excited to take a look. Got, I think, like 2 or 3 today. So hopefully we can just
Make it quick.
make it quick.
I like it. I mean, it's old, so it's a project. This one, so we're looking at 2. I think like my thing is with that is like I grew up on a lot of land and I want Enzo too. So I think it's important for that to happen, and I think that there's just something special about a place like this. But this place is a fucking project. This would take years to get where we would want it to be. So The next one is done. The next one we're gonna look at is brand new. It's like Sammy's vibe, very like restoration hardware furniture, like done. So we'll see how that goes, but she definitely doesn't like this one. So this is definitely not in the cards.
No, I'm not saying it's not in the cards. It takes like, it's gonna take literally like, I don't know, years before we can even move in. Where are we living? That house, that shack up in the thing was the nicest thing on the inside that we've seen.
This is cool inside. This is like rustic cabin, like hunting cabin, like boys trip.
Yeah,
bachelor
that was
party.
your first thought. Yeah, boys trip, bachelor party. There you go.
Another one pretending to be busy. What?
What did you say?
We said photographers and videographers
yeah.
don't do anything.
They're the easiest to like fake stuff because he was just walking by.
I'm gonna pull a.
Yo guys, yeah, I
Just
gotta
walk
edit,
really
bro. I gotta
fast
edit.
and
I'm
look
like, bro,
busy.
you gotta-
Wow, Jack.
He's just cleaning.
What they don't see is when we go back to the hotel and all of them are
Well, that's what I'm
masturbating and we're actually fucking up and working.
Well, I'm gonna set my alarm for 4 o'clock. Open my computer and pretend tag Cal go up, being like Cal on my computer.
Post it
at
on
4 a.m.
Instagram.
Good, then go back
Trust
to
me,
sleep right
I
after.
wish. I wish I can do that.
All right, guys. So we are at Carbon in Atlanta. This is Midtown, technically, right? We're in Midtown. I actually used to live like 2 streets over from here when I went to school here, which is kind of funny because I was like going by all the same places I used to go when I was living here. But anyways, this gym is absolutely insane. This is Carbon's third location, and the next one I believe is Charlotte, and then it looks like after Charlotte there's a few more. But gym is absolutely amazing. I would argue that this gym is the best built gym out of all of the ones that are open so far by far. We're actually in like a WeWork area in the gym, which is pretty sick. So they built this area. It's like a part of their like higher package membership where you can literally come in, you can work. There's like a private cold plunges back there, saunas back there, bathrooms, individual bath, like just very, very well done. Obviously all the best equipment. Brent did an absolutely fantastic job. His team put this together. And each one has like its own style, which is cool. Like you'll see there's murals that like dedicate homage to Atlanta. But again, just a great job. So we're here, the grand opening is today. We're gonna be here until probably like 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then probably do some type of a dinner / going somewhere after that. And then back to Florida tomorrow. All right, so yesterday, I know we were kind of like going, and I didn't get a chance to like recap anything. So we saw 2 pieces of property yesterday. The first piece of property to me still is my favorite piece of property because I just loved like the old, when you look at those buildings, like the way that they were built, you just can't rebuild buildings like that anymore. So if you looked at like the barn and the house and like the deep level of detail and the level of woodwork and all of the different like tiny little things that are just timeless, the whole entire property needs to be rehabbed. It would take years to get it to where it needs to be. But that's like the beauty of it, right? Like you go in there, you redo the main house. After you redo the main house, you go to the guest house. After the guest house, you go to the cottages. Then you go to the barn. But the feel of it and just like the way it was laid, I loved it. The second piece of property was brand new. The house was built in the most peculiar way. Like first of all, there's a lot of downside to that property. There's only 1 building on the property right now besides the barn. So my mom, we would need to figure out where she was gonna live when she came up to stay with us in the summers. And then obviously I wanted to have cottages for friends and family for holidays, for like Christmas, Thanksgiving. I wanted to build out a barn for my gym and for all the other things that I wanted to do for the animals. So that is another big project. But my issue with that one is the house, I don't love it. So I don't want to buy something that's brand new to have to remodel it. I have no problem buying something that's 20 or 30 years old or 50 years old and remodeling that because it warrants a remodel, right? Like it makes sense to go in and gut it and redo it exactly how we want it. So I'm tossed. And then the second piece of me is, do I just fucking buy land and then build exactly what I want? And that will take 2 to 3 years, but it's kind of gonna put me in the same position as it would put me in if I bought this older piece of property and did that. So really what I need to figure out is, do I wanna go for like the older Victorian style farm, which is the first one, and just remodel it over the next 3 years and keep it that classic look that it is now? Or do I want to just buy land and build out like my version of the ultimate modern farm, right? The modern farmhouse, the modern barn, all the shit that I would do today that I can make it perfect, you know, like the lighting, the electrical, everything could be exactly how I want it. The layout, how far the barn is with my gym from the main house, from the guest house, from the cottages. I don't know. I gotta like muddle it over in my head and eventually I'll figure it out. But that's what we did yesterday. And then we took Sammy's family to dinner last night at a steakhouse in town called Marcel. My buddy opened that restaurant, fantastic restaurant if you ever come to Atlanta. But other than that, it was a pretty eventful day. And now I'm gonna do some cardio and workout.
What's up, guys? We're out here, and I don't know if Dom introed this for you guys.
Yes,
He did intro?
yeah.
He did a good job?
Yes.
Okay, good. Where is he? He's hiding?
He's working out. He's like on the bike.
Oh, he is on the bike.
Yeah.
Should I go say hi to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you stressed?
I'm so scared of him.
Why are you stressed?
You guys filming?
Should we take him a water?
That's smart.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like water.
He doesn't like water?
Yeah, just give him another bum energy. Unless there's a coconut water. That's a different story.
No, there's no coconut water. Should I take him to C4?
No. What is this? No, give him a root beer.
This is the best flavor.
No, but he likes root beer. There's no root beer? There you go.
Hey, how's it going?
When'd you get here?
Yesterday.
What'd you guys do?
I brought you a peace offering.
Peace offering for what? What'd you do wrong?
No, nothing yet. But in case I do, I brought you a peace offering.
It's an insurance policy.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Just in case something goes wrong.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. How you doing? Good.
You ready for your car?
Oh yeah, I'm so
When is it gonna be
excited.
done?
Pop a picture. I'll send you a picture. He said Q1, like April, hopefully. Yeah. It's the most gorgeous. It looks like a little frog. It's a green Turbo S. Shout out Dom for the allocation. I think it was his allocation he gave to me. It's a green Turbo S, oak green metallic with like gold wheels, rims. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful spec.
Okay.
And then the brown's the cognac.
The what?
The cognac.
Cognac?
That's the silent.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Nope. It's gorgeous though. I did. But it's a nice gym. There's good machines.
As you open them, you just get better at opening them. This is our third one.
Really?
Yeah.
You should bring one of these over to Southern California. This is what we're missing. But it's hard in Southern California because how are you gonna find 40,000 square foot? Like it's not profitable.
Really?
I mean, the rent alone is gonna be like an arm and a leg.
The rent's like, that's why they're not like, this gym isn't like right in Atlanta, it's like right outside of Atlanta, because the price per square foot is just way better. Way better.
Dude, I saw a TikTok of you pop up on my For You page. It was like, the guy was like, oh, there's only 6 of you can fit in the car. And you're like, I'll give you $100. He's like, okay, get it.
Yeah, I do that every time everyone bitches at me. They're like, no, safety. I'm like, I'll give you $100. Like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah. They're like, $100 safety.